And that applies.
Yes. Well, hello, I'm Jerry McKee, and we're right downtown here at the Union County where the how the county council meetings at. But right now, we're going to be right here on Main Street at the Union County, South Carolina Humanities Festival drop-in. We have to drop in right now, and if you see, well, why are you sitting over in the corner? Well, they put me in the corner because I've been bad. Not really. I'll have some special guests will be coming up and talking to me in a few minutes. And if you hear a little bit of noise in the background, people's coming in and talking. And but we got a lot of things going on for the Humanities Festival drop-in and all week long. And I'm going to tell you about some of these things here and show you some of the stuff here. So if you catch me looking down, I'm kind of glancing and seeing. But they have got a lot of things. And it kicked off actually yesterday downtown with a young man that Graham was his name, and I can't get his last name on here to save my life right now, but I'll get you a picture of him here in a moment because I got some things to show you. And come on down to the drop-in, and they got literature here to tell you what's going on every day of the week between now and the 13th. It's the 4th through the 13th, and so come on down and get you some good barbecue too. I see that Midway Barbecue is here, and they're right on the outside there on the main street. And we've got a few people already come in. If you hear some noise in the background, that's just a little chatter going on, which is good. And I'll tell you what we got. We just got so many things going on. A Friday on June 5th, you got the 4-H there is doing Forge in 4-H. And if I'm not mistaken, that's doing some blacksmith stuff with Mark Cathcart. And it's kind of almost not, that's not the kickoff, but that was on the 4th. That's going to be between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. And it's going to be at the 4-H building at the fairground. So go down and check them out. And also, of course, today from 5 to 7, we got to drop in right on 103 Main Street. And you'll see the great big Midway truck trailer outside. It's got a lot of barbecue inside. So come on down and get you some barbecue and sit back and get you some of this literature here and to find out what's going on the rest of this week. And let's see, we've got the tomorrow on the 6th from 8 to 12, we've got the Mental and Physical Health Day. And they've got a program going on, and I'll be telling you more about that in a few minutes too. I'm just going to give you some highlights right now. And also we've got from 2 to 3, Robert Rias, Living History. He's going to be talking about a Presbyterian minister that's going to come in and give you some history. And it's going to be great. And it's going to be actually right here at 103 Main Street. And I'm going to have a lady come over here in a few minutes. We haven't got quite started here yet. Still got some things going on. But she's going to come over and talk about this and explain what he's going to be doing. And that's tomorrow. Actually, that is tomorrow between 2 and 3 on 103 Main Street. And also Civics 101. And you'll say, well, what is Civics 101? I had that in high school. So what is that? So we got to go. This is going to tell you a little bit more history here. And that's from, let's see, it's from 3 to 4. And that's going to be here also right here at 103 West Main Street. And like I said, this is just a highlight what's going on this week. I'm going to go in more detail and hopefully get some of the guys, the people here that will be conducting some of these events, that you'll find out more about it. And also, hey, come by. You'll find out too. You pick up some literature that way you don't forget. Also, just be watching your Facebook page. Well, nothing else. Watch me here. Go back and look at it. You'll be able to see what's going on. Also, I'll be putting them up here in a few minutes on a slideshow that you'll be able to see also. So you can always scroll back. But come on down and get you some barbecue. The weather's great. It's not real hot or anything like that. Now, Monday, June the 8th, between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., go to Rose Hill, and you got a guided tour there. So if you don't know where Rose Hill is, well, you can ask anybody; they can tell you. And if you come on down, somebody will just tell you the directions of it. But it's the Rose Hill Plantation, and that's Monday, June the 8th. They had one this past Monday. If you missed it, so don't miss it this one. And you have a grand tour there, and also, you got the Recovering Lost History between 1 and 3 at the junction. They'll be there. And so come on down. I know it's going to be really, really interesting to see these events and look at the history here. Really find out what's going on here in Union County. And Tuesday, June 9th, you're going to have a craft group, creative collections. It's art council. That's where it's going to be at. And that is Craft Group Creative Collection. So come on down and see them. And that's Tuesday, the 9th, between 10 a.m. and 12. And also, PPG Stewart, we're ready and we're getting ready to go. We're going to switch over and let Miss Hunter be talking with us. It's good.
I'm going to try to charge my See, that mic was for Curtis. Y'all look so good. I'm glad you're here. It's an exciting time, isn't it? I mean, summer is upon us, and we've had rain, which we needed so desperately. And it's not raining right now. And I couldn't believe the other morning it was 50 something. And then by afternoon, it was almost 80. I love the sound. I love it. Union County is situated in a very good spot, though. We really are. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all didn't sit on the back row like the people at church. Oh. Well, we're going to go ahead and start. Is that all right with y'all? All right. First of all, I want to say welcome. I want to welcome you all. And I see one other person coming, so I'm going to wait a minute. Look, it's Angela. Hey, hey, come on in. We're about to get started.
Oh, dear. Is it the mic on?
What the mic does, it just comes through my camera. It doesn't go through none of these. It's not sound.
Oh, it comes through your camera.
Yes.
Speak up.
Oh, listen, I'm supposed to be using my teacher voice. I can do that now. You got that. Listen, 35 years in the classroom, I can talk to a room full of people. Listen, I just want to welcome y'all to this week's it's a week-long journey. And what we're doing is we're going through the stories that define us. It's our history that shaped us. It's the culture that brings us together. The South Carolina Humanities Festival is a celebration of our shared humanity, of Union County's people, our places, our traditions, and the ideas that connect us all across generations. Now, as you participate in these events this week, and we have a lot of them, I hope that you will be coming in with this attitude. I hope that you discover something new. And I hope that you engage in meaningful conversations with each other. And I really hope that you gain a deeper appreciation for the many, many stories that make up our community and make us unique. From Jonesville to Carlisle, from Lockhart to Union, this festival reminds us that while our stories may be different, All of our stories are part of the rich tapestry that makes Union County, Union County. So thank you for being part of this celebration. We are delighted that you are here, and we hope you enjoy the festival. Thank you very much.
Well, guys, thank you all for being with us today, too. So let me tell you a little bit about the history of the Humanities Festival. So each year, South Carolina Humanities hosts a Humanities Festival in a different part of the state, different community. They've actually hosted 25 as of this year. But this year, Union County is very fortunate to be selected as the host for the South Carolina Humanities Festival, the Union County's Festival, and it is an 8-day long process. So you'll be seeing a lot of different things as we move forward through the week. From the very first festival hosted by South Carolina Humanities, the purpose has not changed. So what you will see over the next 8 days in our communities, and as Rebecca had mentioned, in every corner of our county, celebrations of local history, storytelling, art exhibits, live music, workshops, and so much more. And we invite you to please get your phones out and make sure that you scan the QR code to get a full listing of each day's event. And you will be surprised how many activities we have available for you to participate in. The closing event will be on June 13th, and that will be the Juneteenth Remembrance Celebration, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone there as well. So we invite you to celebrate with us and experience those traditions which has shaped our local heritage in Union County. And again, we appreciate each and every one of you.
Thank you, ladies. I'm so glad to see you guys here. This has been almost a impossible task, but we've learned something. It normally takes us a year to plan a festival. Maybe that's our problem. It took 2 months to pull this together. Reason being, the grant has to be used within a certain period of time, okay? So I would like to recognize our partners who are South Carolina Humanities, who awarded the monetary grant for this to be possible. SCPRT, Rose Hill State Park, Union, Carnegie Library, PPG Garden, everybody knows that. Union's Art Council, City of Union, Clemson Extensions, 4-H, the Union County Farmers Market, Union County Chamber of Commerce, our Union County Courthouse. I have to mention these, our county trustees and their supervisor. Without them, a lot of this, the heavy lifting wouldn't be done. Friends of the Library, J&E Media Service, Mr. Jerry McKee, and where am I? And Union County Tourism, and all our volunteers. Thank you so much, because it can't be done with just one person. You need a team, you need a village. Last but not least, Tamika Wilson, who is our project manager, and she's not in town, but she was awesome. Would y'all agree? Yes. Okay. These are the entities that made this possible, and all the support from our sponsors, community partners, and dedicated volunteers. We hope that all of you can get as many of these as you can. Now, I've printed out. We are all tech savvy, but ironically, people still like paper. So if you want a printed copy of all the listing of the events, take one, share it. Thank you. You all enjoy. And as soon as they're ready, they're gonna start serving. You can get your plate. There's some wrap out there, but I did set up in the back if you want to just have your meal here, okay? Oh yeah, And we're gonna,
Because on bags, and a really neat fan in there that I think we're going to be using these days. Look at that. But you can fill your bag with lots of flyers of all the activities that we're going to have.
so you can pick and choose which ones that you want to go to. Yeah. Okay, you're not in class, you can mingle and talk.
We have a special presentation right here. That's going to be here on tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And this gentleman is going to be dressed in costume as a Presbyterian minister during the Revolutionary War. Because let me tell you, the Presbyterian Church was a major player in sound and winning the war. Just a hint. And he was still here. And then Saturday, I had to visit because I'm friends with the library president. Our friends at the library will have another gentleman dressed in costume. He's going to be at the library. That's going to be tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And he is going to have all of the flags that the United States has had from the very beginning to the present flag.
Not once.
Not no, Saturday, Friday, the next week, not tomorrow. Because I'm sure I'm not ready.
Rebecca.
Yeah, I want to put in plug for two things. One, our teenagers really don't have anywhere to go during the summer to hang out. And so our library has graciously agreed to get that space set up and to get that space set up so that our teens can come in and tell us what they would like that place to look like. So if you have a teenager or know of any teens, if you could encourage them to come Tuesday coming at 1 o'clock, we'll have food available, and then they're going to tell us how they want us to put that space together. On Thursday of next week, we're having a family kickball tournament over at Boston Park on their ball field, free hot dogs, free dinners, and then kickball between the teens, the adults, and the kids. It's going to be great. So please, when you're looking at what's available, please try to come and get that.
We're excited. We're excited. It's thing with teenagers, y'all. We have been trying so hard to figure out how to reach our teens and how to provide something for them. But the idea is they have to tell us what they need. So please, at your churches and everything, invite the teens to come to the library on next Tuesday. And they have lunch, free lunch, and we're going to have lots of things to be able to do. So please invite them. It's very important.
And have anybody wants to speak too.
Jerry would like to interview some of you guys. So don't run off.
Yeah, they can tell their story. They can tell their story.
People like Dale, you and Rebecca, one of you business starts.
But which I'm sorry. What do you
Here,
I know I'm hurry.
All right, we're going to try to get somebody over this way. If you'll come around this way.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great. Thank you so much for being here.
Well,
We realized that this came together so quickly that sometimes the word's hard to get out. So we are so excited that you're willing to do this for us.
well, the lineup is great. People in Union need to really come out and support this. This is fantastic. And also the QR code people that you see, I keep flashing up. Take your phone, click on it. You see everything, the timing, the schedule. You also have a little survey there. You'll be able to do a little survey because they use this right here for grant money to keep having these events coming up. This is a big event. This is lasting not just one day. This is lasting a week or more, a little bit more than a week actually.
It says so much about partnerships and people who are willing just to jump in and be a part of something bigger for Union County. So we definitely want to support it, like you said, so more of these events can happen.
Right. And tell us something. Now, you was telling up there a little about some of the projects coming up. Tell us about
So
some of
first,
the
I have
things.
to tell you the two things I've already been to, which were awesome. Last night, right here at the depot, we had Graham Guy, and it was so great. We had a nice turnout right here at the depot. Many of the Thursdays during the summer, we're having this music, and it was just terrific. So that was a kind of a kickoff.
He's a good guy too. He's real good. I've interviewed him before, and he's fantastic. People, if you need to some music, book this guy.
Yeah, he and his cousins, two girls, were with him. They were phenomenal as well. So we really enjoyed that. This morning, I went over to the 4-H at the Clemson Extension and saw Mark Cathcart with his 4-H group, and they were doing the blacksmith work. It was so great. Please, if you get a chance, I'm putting in a plug, go to Union County SC Love Thy Neighbor Facebook page, because we posted the best video of those young people doing the work and explaining what they do, and then all of the other great activities that Mark Cathcart has planned during the summer and beyond for any kid, any youth. Actually, the girl we interviewed, Daisy, was 16. So it's for all ages, and that was just terrific.
Well, Mark Heffart does it. He's been doing this for quite a few years, and I've actually had him on my show also. And he's fantastic about doing these things. You're thinking blacksmith, you know, but they still use those, you know.
And when we were leaving today, I interviewed Daisy and put the video on. And as I was leaving, she ran up to me and said, "I want to share something with you." She had used her tools and made a metal cart that she gave me when I left. And I'm going to keep it forever. It was just so neat to see how much these kids are learning and how much they love art.
Oh yeah, well, Mark's a great teacher. He takes his time. He's patient, and he knows what he's doing. And you know, people think, well, this just makes horseshoes. She made a heart, right?
And Larry, my husband, went with me, and he came home with a nail that Mark had made for him. So it was just so fun. But they are offering so many wonderful things to our young people, and I'm not sure our families know what great things are available. So they need to stop by there and find out, and see the list of things to do, and sign up.
Well, you know, that's the trouble, because we are on Facebook all the time, and we hear about people saying, well, there's nothing to do in Union. There's nothing to do with this. You've got to look for it, and Facebook is a great place for it. I mean, there's some positive things on there. It pops up. I share a lot of anything I see across there that's something to do here in Union. I blast it out there.
I know we are so appreciative of you and what you try to do to get the word out in Union County.
Well, y'all do the hard work. The only thing I do is blah blah blah.
But that's a perfect segue into what I wanted to talk about, that I was talking about with the group here. So we realized that our teenagers just really don't, during the summer, think about, where do teenagers have a safe, cool place that they can go and hang out, be together, play games, do whatever they want to do. And so we are trying to recruit teens to come to the library on Tuesday at 1:00. There's going to be free food, and we're going downstairs to look at the teen area, and it's their space, their place. And we want them to come in and think about what they would really like to see there.
I'll bring us a little closer to you there, because there's a lot of echo noise.
So the plan is just, we want any teen who is willing to come on this coming Tuesday at 1:00. We're going to all be downstairs, and it's going to be very informal. Just what would you like to see? And hopefully, once we talk about what we'd like to see there, we can move on into what other things and where would you like to see other things going on in the community, because we want our teenagers to have a voice.
Exactly. And, you know, we seem to take with electronics, which they're good in one day, sometimes there's not, but the kids get tangled up in that. They don't want to get outside. They don't want to socialize together.
That's what we're trying to encourage. Just get a really great place where you can go and have a great time. I actually went to Spartanburg and looked at their teen hub at their library, and kids everywhere. So we know that we can do it. We just want them to feel welcome. And we don't want to decide for them what it's going to look like. We want them to have the input.
We want parents to get involved, to encourage their kids. Don't look at this and say, well, they won't be interested. Once you get them in there, give them a try.
Exactly.
That's just like what they talk about taking phones out of school. They said, oh, it's going to be disastrous and all this right here. But teachers are seeing students networking together. They're talking. And now they enjoy it because they have that time that's totally focused on them. Now I watch my phone here because my wife, she said hello, Edna Sue,
Hello.
and she tells me if she can hear or nothing like that, and that's what she just told me there. Says also the little echo here, and but you know, I was looking through here and seeing all these wonderful things, and people you come down here, it's 5 to 7 barbecue. You got free barbecue.
Please
Midway.
stop what you're doing. If you haven't had dinner and you'd like to come up and just get all the pamphlets that are available, let us tell you some of the things that are going on and have a nice meal. Please come on.
Now you was talking about kickball or something?
Yes. So our other event that's mainly geared toward our teenagers, we're hoping. I think everybody in town knows Christina Cody. Yep. Christina is really a champion for our young people from elementary all the way through high school. But she and several of her her colleagues are working on a kickball family event. We're going to have it at the Foster Park. Part of it maybe at Veterans Park, the other part actually on the Foster Park ball field. So we're having a kickball, we're grilling hot dogs, we're going to have music.
Wow.
It's just going to be a family event that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm checking all the time so I don't tell you wrong. So that's Thursday, June 11th at 6 o'clock. It says free hot dogs as long as they last, because we have no idea how many people are coming.
Exactly.
We're going to have kickball games, music, hangout time, family-friendly events. It says, please bring your lawn chairs and blankets, whatever you need to be comfortable, but it's going to be great. Anything that Christina Cody puts together is so much fun.
Well, it's a lot because I noticed they got they played some frisbee golf.
Yep.
That is fun. And because I like to fly frisbee, I used to fly. We'd catch them, of course, and try to do different things with them. But to make a golf out of it and ring this right here, a little bit more challenging.
Absolutely. They have a disc golf course now at the high school that they've put together. And then we have some traveling catchers. So if somebody was really interested in doing that for an event, they need to get in touch with us, because we have 5 traveling catchers that you can use. And, you just put them in and then pick them back up and take them off. So
Wow.
That works really great.
Yeah. And that could be a great event in itself, have a tournament.
Absolutely.
So this week just shows me that Union's got all these open things here for our kids and for adults.
Yes.
Because I was looking at some of the events as far as ukulele jam. You're thinking the first thing comes to my mind in ukulele is Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Yep, I remember that as well. That dates us a little bit.
Tiny Tim.
Well, I can tell you, one of my dearest friends is Nanette Jenkins, and she's part of the ukulele group, and they have the best time. And they tell me that the ukulele is one of the easiest instruments to learn to play. So please come to that, because you'll get a chance to hear them and see all kinds of levels of experience, and then they're going to certainly try to encourage some people to join in along the way. Bring a ukulele and
They might throw me out. My skills is.
too. But they say not. They say we're all welcome. So that would be great.
Well, to me that's unique. I read that on there. I says that's pretty unique because you don't ever hear about that instrument, and they say it's easy to play. So that'd be encouraging.
And there's something coming up on Sunday, I believe, of Civics 101. And I'm going to that because, and I hope some of our teenagers teenagers will show up because there's so many things that we don't always know about our, just, our history, our government, things that just we all kind of take for granted. But I think that's going to be a wonderful event, and I don't think there's any one of us who couldn't learn something in coming here.
Well, we got election
Yes.
coming up, and I took civics when I was in school, and I learned a lot about our just normal government and normal things, stuff like that.
And I'm going to close out because I think my time is up, but I definitely want Rebecca to come in and tell you some of the things going on at the library,
Yes.
friends of the library. So we just got so many wonderful things. I just want people to know about it.
Well, we appreciate y'all. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sure. Come on over, sit down. How you doing, Angela?
Good. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. And come on up just a little bit
Okay.
closer with this right here because we've got a lot of background noise a little bit.
All right.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit about your event and what's going on with it.
Well, we actually kicked off last night. So we did the
That was,
Thursday Night Live with Graham Guy.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. It was so good. He
Yeah, good
had two of
crowd.
his cousins. Yeah, we had about 50 people show up last night. So it was a great way to kick it off. I spoke a little bit about the festival, gave people a little knowledge, and we had the QR code out for everybody to be able to scan and see what the events are.
And there's a QR code for folks.
Yes.
All you got to do, take your
That-
phone, blap, you got it. You don't even have to type it in. See that?
Exactly.
Make it easy, don't we?
Love technology when it works, don't we?
When it works.
Exactly. My preacher says that. We love it when it works. So,
Well,
great.
you've been doing a great job with the chamber because every time I'm seeing something pop up in the chamber, something's going on. You're advertising this right here. You're out in the community, and it's just like you just when you took over that position, you just took off running.
Well, good. Okay. I did. It was a little bit of a race to get everything going, but we're starting to move in and start new things. And we've actually got another concert coming up the 18th. So not this Thursday, but the next with Mad Live Music, which is on the interstate on 176 going up on the left. And it's kind of I think they identify as 50s to 90s soul. So there'll be some dancing and stuff. It should be a really good time.
Great. Is it going to be here on
At the
Main Street?
depot. Mhm.
Okay. See there, folks?
Yep.
And
there you go.
when I hear someone complain, we don't have nothing to do. Well, they're not looking this week, are they?
Exactly.
And
There's
what's
tons.
been going on Thursdays? Because you've had some good bands out there,
Mhm.
and you've
Very
got a big thing coming up July.
I do.
4th,
I do.
or July
Yes,
3rd.
July 3rd, Light Up the Lake. It is our 250th, America 250, and it's
Yes.
going to be unlike you've seen it before. I can't give you any details, but it's going to be cool, and you're going to need to be there.
Well, we know you 250 years. It's got to be big, don't it?
Absolutely. We had to do something special. So it'll be a little more pizzazz this year. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, that's
Some
great.
things for the kids to do and, some giveaways and things. And hopefully, like you've never seen it before either. We're hoping. So,
Oh,
yeah,
that'd be
it
great.
should be very cool. There's a lot of stuff in the works I'm trying to pull together. So
Well, that'd be great because I'm hopefully I'm going to be there, and
Good. Yes,
I've got my
absolutely.
satellite, and then used it from up in Bryson City and
Mhm.
several different places, and I
yeah,
have no internet problem now.
good. Yeah,
when I
exactly.
go.
Got that taken care of. Or, that's so
that's,
cool.
that's always been my issue there and Ross Park and a couple other places around here, and so I just have to. I said, you know what? I'm going to try this,
Mhm.
and I love it.
Yeah,
I love
so
it.
cool.
When I see numbers go way up there, oh yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a scan that barcode, and you
Yeah.
can go ahead and
absolutely.
if you miss it, this is still live, so it's still recording, so you can do all that good stuff with it. And if you see me looking away, that's because I'm clicking buttons.
Yeah, so it's not this Thursday, but the next, Mad Live Music. And then July 3rd at Foster Park, that's on a Friday. And then we're looking at either doing more concerts in the fall or maybe movie nights, something like that. We're going to have some activities for you in the fall. And then we're looking at, can you believe we're at June and we're already having to start looking at Halloween. It's crazy. And then the Christmas parade, we're here.
Christmas
We're
parade,
50
it'll be here before you know it.
It will.
And
It's
things.
crazy.
And tell people where they can find the chamber and the
Yes.
chamber number
The
and stuff.
biggest, yeah, the biggest way to find the information is just simply follow our Facebook page. I keep all of our events pinned up top. So that's Union County Chamber of Commerce on Facebook. We do have a TikTok page, Union County Chamber of Commerce. So I do some videos on there too. So please follow us. I keep it pinned. And when you see things, please share, because we do have a lot of people who say they haven't seen it. Please share it so that we get that word out. It's a small town. We should be able to disperse it pretty well.
Exactly. And that's a good thing about sharing, and how many people.
It's so important.
It's very important. This is going over 8 channels right now and 5 audio.
Right. Okay.
But we need people still to share that. And
Right.
WVCU, this is going on their page right now too.
Okay.
So that'll be another big avenue to share it out.
Very good.
And I must say, the Chamber's done a great job here. If you hadn't joined the Chamber, you need to join, businesses especially, and get on board, because you're doing a great job. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate your support of the Chamber too. And we're here for you. The Facebook page, phone number is 427-9039. Give us a call. We can help you promote your business, help you get engaged. We have networking events, so we'd love to have you.
And even got your own billboard right there.
We do, yeah. Get you on the billboard, and that's everybody's at that red light, and they sit there and they'll comment and they'll call and ask about different things on the billboard. So
don't get mad at the Chamber if you have to set the stoplights. You don't have a switch in there to switch it back down.
Exactly. Unfortunately, it's set at that time, and I can't. Yeah, so
exactly.
Just gotta wait your turn. I'm sorry, but yeah, we would love to have you, and I hope to see some of you at these events. It's a lot of work went into these with these ladies, and yeah, I'm excited to be part of it.
And folks, and if you want to know the times and dates and stuff like that, well, right here it is. QR code.
QR code, give you everything you need.
And also fill out the survey.
Yes,
because that survey really helps to let y'all know what you can plan next year.
Right.
And it helps also with grants and stuff like that.
Right. Absolutely. What you engage most in, what you're most interested in, that helps not only this festival, but upcoming events for us too. We see where the most interest is. It helps the Chamber too. So yeah.
Well, I'm glad the music downtown. I like that.
I do too, and it seems to be catching on. I'm seeing new fresh faces out there. So
when you're consistent with things like that right there, people say, "Oh, they got this downtown. We ain't got nothing to do. Let's go down there and sit down and relax a little bit. Bring you a little snack if you want to."
Right, exactly. Yeah, we've been having vendors. This past time we had someone doing hot dogs, and he smoked the hot dogs.
Oh,
delicious.
Yeah,
it was great.
I missed the hot dog.
And then the coffee shop was open as well.
Yeah.
So people were going in and getting their iced coffees.
Yes.
Cool off a little bit. It was a lot of fun. So make sure not Thursday, but the next, June the 18th, mad live music, soul music. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I know it will be.
All right. So we'll see you at these events.
All right. Well, thank you so much,
Gary.
You have a great day.
You too.
All right, folks, see there? Scan this right here, and you hear all these events coming up. We're going to have a lady come up here and talk a little bit about, I don't see her. I think she went out and got some barbecue. We still got some barbecue down here that Midway, and Midway's got the best barbecue around. So come on down, and at 103 Main Street, right here in Union downtown. These are some great events that's coming up, and I'm going to bring up a couple little things here, and let me do some clicking. I always got to do clicking. When you're one-man show, you got to do the clicking, right? Right. So we've got another lady come up. Here she comes. Maybe she's coming right now. She's taking some pictures. So I want to see if she'll come over here and talk a little bit about a event here with Reverend William Marlin. She's going to come here in a few minutes and going to be talking about that. Well, see, these events is going on all week, and you come and talk with us?
Yes.
All right.
Not sweating too much.
You good? I just think you've been out working out. You got your head down. She's been jogging up and down the street, so we had to get her. And slap a little bit. I'll get you right here. The way we can get the background. And to tell everybody who you are.
Okay. I am Leah Harris with the Tourism Board, Union County Tourism Board, and one of the organizers of the Humanities Festival that we have going on all this week, from June the 4th through June the 13th.
Yes.
And we have I am pitching a special event tomorrow here at 103 West Main Street. It's called, it's going to be Reverend William Martin, a Union Scout, a Presbyterian minister. It's going to be a live enactment of his life, and it's going to be done by Mr. Robert Royals. And he is from York County, and he's coming over and he's going to help us out with part of this festival.
Well, that is great because we need to know our history.
Yes.
And because if we don't and we let that die out, we've lost some valuable information. I know me and you both probably have wished that we could have talked to our grandparents, our great grandparents, and
Yes.
got some good juicy information, not just gossip, but some good
Yes.
history.
And also, he's going to show how religion played a big part in the American Revolution, because I'm going to read a little bit about
Go ahead.
Reverend William Martin. Bear with me because I didn't bring my glasses. But it says he was a Presbyterian minister, founded religious freedoms and opportunities to build a new life in the South Carolina backcountry in 1772. He let's see here. He was okay for 8 years, and then he was arrested. He was imprisoned, and all because of his religion. And after that, he became more what can you say? Part of the revolution, of the resistance and everything. And that's just a little bit. And the guy that's going to portray him is called Robert Royals, and he's a public historian, and he's a historic storyteller. So we can rest assured he's going to do a good job.
Oh, and this is some great history. It's that takes you back in a time when things were simple in one sense, but yet turned out being a turmoil all of a sudden.
Yes.
And being, and I know that being a Presbyterian minister, I'm kind of partial over there. I don't know why, but he and bringing God into this. We forget sometimes to bring God into our messes, don't we?
Yes. And this time, and I was surprised when I found out that they had arrested a minister for, I mean, not just saying Presbyterian, but a minister out of all things, because you would think religion would be so universal, or that would be pulling them together, tying people together, that it wouldn't matter if you were on the, I guess, what do you call it, the red coats or whatever, that would be the one thing, because wasn't religion one of the reasons that they came to America to start with?
It's freedom, yeah. And I think with this the separation there where they arrested him, is because it was a different religion in England.
Yes.
With the Catholic Church, and they controlled the government per se. And my history's rusty. Don't get me on this. But this was he's protecting the religion of freedom, and that's why he got arrested.
Yes.
And people don't realize that could go on today too, can't it?
Yes. I mean, it is happening.
Yes.
It is. So we just hope as many people as can. I want them to come out and hear what he has to say. And it will be tomorrow, which is June the 6th, from 2 to 3 p.m. right here at 103 West Main Street.
And see, you won't be hot. It's nice and cool in here.
We'll be inside. Now,
Yes.
that's something I know he's going to appreciate it, because he will be dressed in period costume.
Oh, man.
He's going to dress just like this minister did. So you can.
And I'll be showing this flower here in a second when I pull up some. I've got it on here, and people scan the barcode. If you forget the time, we can go back and watch this video and click on it with your phone. Just click. That's all you got to do. It takes you right to the site. Tells you everything about these events going on.
Yes, and it'll be everything out there. So just enjoy, because and this is Union County's first time hosting the South Carolina Humanities Festival.
Yeah.
So we want to do a great job and have a great attendance, so that I'm not going to put Curtis on the spot and say she will request another grant, but we might get to host it again in the future. Let me put it like
That's right. And that's why it's important for you to scan this QR code. It's important for you to come to these events.
Yeah.
There's a survey on these when you scan the Q here, and take that survey and check the ones that you came to. And that way you can blast out saying, I was there when the first one came in there. It was great.
Yes.
And we're looking forward to
Yes.
having some more because Union needs things for people
to do.
adults and children.
And we have some things for the teens. I think we have a little bit of something for everyone. And we're going to ask the teens what else do they want to do so that this isn't just the end. And I think you have a flyer for that too. Also,
Yes.
we want to show them our beautiful T-shirts that we have.
Exactly.
And on the back of our T-shirt is also the QR code. So if you see one of us walking around the street, feel free to scan our T-shirt at the back.
That's it. Yeah, you don't. Now it doesn't put money anything in our account or nothing like that, you know.
No,
but it just goes in there.
that was a neat idea.
Yeah, we have to make us look cute.
Yeah, make us a cute QR code.
Yeah.
But no, it's no money's involved.
No.
So just feel free to. And once you scan it, if you do not save it to your home page, it goes away. So don't feel like we're loading your phone down with extra apps or anything.
That's right.
That's not how it works. So
It doesn't, and you don't get spam calls from us either.
right.
Well, maybe if you give us a number, we might call you.
Well, if you give us a number, yeah, we'll call you. We'll invite you to the festival.
Yeah, the only spam we have is when we cook. If anybody knows what spams are, we cook it.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate you everything y'all doing to get these people here to
Yeah, and he's coming from York County, so he's like one of our neighboring counties.
right next door.
So and that's going to be great.
And then else come look at him in his nice little outfit he's got on.
And and we do have. If you feel like it's something you might want to do at your church later on, his contact information is right on here. So feel free to.
Got his email address and his number.
And his phone number.
That's it.
He's not afraid of calls.
I have to call him up and ask him about them spam.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, you've heard it. Great here. Scan this code here, and you will be able to. Let me check my little message here. But come on down, and you still got about an hour to go to get you some good barbecue and pick up some of these flowers and things, and you'll be able to see what's going on. It's some great events, and I'm gonna switch over here and let you listen to a video here right quick, and let you hear this right here.
Yeah, my favorite thing about being a member of the board of directors of South Carolina Humanities and a member of the organization has been to be able to observe people who have a similar passion on the board. And it sounds cliche, but really want to do the right thing in making the humanities available to all parts of South Carolina. And in my case, coming from a small town, I'm really impressed with the fact that the humanities is making things available in rural counties that otherwise wouldn't be able to afford this. Whether it's a traveling museum exhibit or literature or arts festival, many parts of the state would not have an opportunity to participate in that were it not for the humanities. But I'm really impressed with the passion and the knowledge that South Carolina Humanities brings to the table to accomplish that.
I would say the humanities would be how humans communicate our humanity to each other, whether that's through art, literature, writing, history. It's how we communicate our stories to each other.
I am definitely a humanities girl. My undergraduate degree is in history, and I majored in history because my first semester at Furman, I did not know what to do, and I remembered I love stories. But I think that we do a disservice to that word humanities if we just think about it in an academic way. because I've got to participate in different events that the South Carolina Humanities gives money towards, things that wouldn't take place at all without their support and funding. And they're actually present day, living, getting to know each other in our community.
Save the date is 2026 South Carolina Humanities Festivals. And I forgot to push my button on here again. Yeah. It's from June 4th through the 13th. And this is what is going on here. And I know my wife's, she's my engineer at home telling me there's no sound. I knew it wasn't there for about a minute or two here, but it's back on. I know now. Everything's on. I got to type back in there and tell her, yes, the sound's on. I mess with her mind when I don't turn a button on. She just can't hear you. And I knew that. Like I said, from the 4th, it started on June the 4th and going through the 13th. That's almost a half a month that you have got things going on here. And this is the first time that we've tried it here in Union County, and it looks like they have done a fantastic job. Participate in these events and use this QR code right here to look where the events are, and also please click on it, take the survey. Please do. That's how they find out more about your interest, and also it helps with the grant monies also. Now, here, we've got it coming up. If you click on here, like see, Friends of the Union County Carnegie Library presents A Day at the Carnegie. It's Friday, June 12th at 2 p.m. It's a free program. And it's the flags of the United States for over 250 years. That is a long time. That's what we're celebrating. Is our I'm trying to find my other piece of paper for it. And it's 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. And it's like a travel through time. And let's see here. I'll give you some more information about that. If you can read this here.
Jerry, let them know that they can come down, pick up the information.
Yep. Ms. Hunter said you can come right on down here and pick up this information. And it's right here. We've got all kind of things here. But anyway, the flags of the United States over 250 years. This is a lot of flags. Explore the history and evolution of the America's flags during our nation's 250th anniversary celebration here at our own Carnegie Hall. That is a great library. You need to come and see. You'll have costume mocktail parties. You're going to have a community fellowship. Celebrate the past and support the future. So it's $25 per person. The first 25 receive free FOL t-shirts, includes event admission, FOL membership, So there's your text messages, RSVP. This is going to be a great event. So come on down and see this right here. And I might have someone come over and speak to us here in a minute. That's from Rose Hill. I'm good. Good. Thank you. Yeah. And we got someone from. So as I was talking, I got interrupted. Somebody asked me, I need something to eat, like I need something to eat. And this is the flags of the United States. This is at the Carnegie Hall. And remember, Friday, June 12th, it's from 5 to 7 p.m. All right. And here is the father and daughter dance. It's June 12th. And of course, we all know what the father and daughter dance is. They have it a lot. And I think it gives a chance for, men, sometimes we don't. Connect with our daughter sometimes, and this is a good opportunity to be able to come and do this. And it's father and daughter dance. The date is June 12th. The time is from 6:30 till 10 p.m. And it's location on the Main Street Junctions where they're going to have this dance at. So be sure to come and with father and daughter dance. And the tickets are $30 for father and daughter couple, $5 each additional child. So see, if you got additional children, it's not going to cost you an arm and leg. So at $5. And a special attendee is going to be Layla Woods. Yes, Miss South Carolina Palmetto Star. That's right. And you can contact them at 864-205-4937 and 864-251-7424. And this is at the Main Street Junction at 107 East Main Street. And this is a father and daughter dance. So see, you've got another event that you can come to and celebrate with your daughter. That's June 12th. Now, they had one tour here at Rose Hill this past Monday on the 4th. Now, this is also for the Union County South Carolina Humanities Festival. It's free. Doesn't cost you one thing. It's a self-guided house tour at Rose Hill Plantation. And it's Monday, June the 8th, between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. So it's going to be someone there for you. And Rose Hill Plantation, State Historic Site, it's at 2677 Sardis Road, Union, South Carolina, 29379. And that's at Rose Hill. And I think you'll really enjoy it. You'll have a great time there. And having a great time. Like I said, this is just coming Monday, June the 8th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So be sure you come out, learn it about, if you want to see if you're curious what the house looks like or inside, now's your chance. And it's free. Now, we missed Graham Guy. He played this past Thursday. He was at the right downtown here where we always have these wonderful, wonderful time. All right, we're going to switch back a minute. Ooh, here we go.
Oh, hey, dear.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Excellent.
Now tell everybody who don't know you.
Exactly.
Like, I think we can find somebody.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I've got that face speak, so I've seen you.
Yeah. But I know you've been teaching for 35 years.
I did. I taught 35 years, but only 2 years here in Union.
Oh, okay. Well,
And so, my students were mainly in York County.
daughter and son both teach here in Union.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Brian Harris, he teaches high school at the high school math, and Susan Gilstrap teaches at Sims Middle School.
Oh, interesting. I knew a Gilstrap that lived in Pickens. Are they kin, maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe. Anyway, my friend Jim Gilstrap, he was a teacher.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
family, maybe.
his father was a minister.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I taught language arts and social studies mainly for about the last 25 years.
Yeah. Now,
But I
Are you-
moved
are
back to Rochester.
now, how did you get involved with this project?
This particular project is because I was already on the tourism commission with Curtis Hunter.
Oh,
And I, I did a little part of the grant writing that had to be done so that we could be eligible for this opportunity to have the South Carolina Humanities Festival here in Union. We had to fill out quite a very
a lot
good
of
grant.
detail.
And there's a grant writing workshop coming.
I was getting ready to say that. Are you teaching that?
I'm not, but I will be attending that because, I've written many, many grants and I've had some workshops, but there are always so many new things. And I think this particular grant writing workshop has to do mainly with grant writing for nonprofits.
Oh, wow.
And see, that's great because as president of the Friends of the Library, we are a nonprofit and we're about to start a very big project. You might not know about it.
Uh-oh. I don't know. You're in a small town, remember?
I know. The Sammy Cahulas and his family have donated what used to be the Cahulas News Alley.
Yes. Wife and I used to, well, that happened too long ago. We've been talking about that. Talk
Oh,
about the dog and all.
and the popcorn.
Yes. Yeah. They definitely said there's no other place, even theaters cannot beat the popcorn.
Now, he had one of those old timey popcorn machines that he made popcorn every day, and it just filled the street with the smell of popcorn. It was wonderful. But they have donated that space to us for the Friends of the Library. And we're going to move our bookstore. We can't move everything. Our bookstore now is down in the L.W. Long building, but we're going to move the majority of it over here to this alley. It's going to be the narrowest bookstore in the South.
Well, I sort of say it's going to be tight squeezed through there.
It's not quite 6 feet.
It's amazing how they took that narrow space and made it an icon that anybody that's been in Union has or knows about it.
Absolutely.
I know who they are.
Everybody. I mean,
From the
especially
band.
because they sold all the comic books and they had newspapers from all over the world, really. So, I mean, it was a great place. And we'll have our bookstore there, but we're also going to use the space in the back. And our hope is that we actually create a place for the college kids to kind of just hang out.
Right.
Maybe a place to come and sit and hear some music or play some cornhole or something like that. Because again, it's right at 6 feet wide. And so, but it goes all the way from Main Street back to to Wall Street, which is back there.
And, given these, and the colleges, it's got a big hold here on Union with a lot of students. It's downtown now. That's got an apartments here, and it's walked in. So this adding addition to downtown is a big plus.
I think so. I really do.
Because you got these students here either have to drive somewhere else like this, when they just walk downtown. Maybe somebody in there playing acoustic guitar or ukulele.
Exactly, because we are going to have a ukulele as part of this festival too.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. Back to the festival, though, we, as Curtis said earlier, it was a tight schedule because we applied for the grant. We didn't know we had received the grant until the end of March. And we had to have a timeline to use the money. And we had to use the money and have the festival. And we didn't have a year to plan it. We only had basically 2 months.
Wow.
To put the thing together. So we already knew there were some activities, like the Friends of the Library. We already were having our annual meeting. So it fell within the time period that we designated for the festival. So we became part of the festival, which I'm very excited to be.
And, and y'all worked hard at this. Just by looking at all these events coming up, it is to me just blows away that short of a time.
It is. It's amazing. I think there are 26 events.
Right. I was looking, I said, wow, that's
Yeah.
all week long.
And we tried our best to coordinate them so that we didn't have overlapping times and things like that. So it was truly a coordinated effort between all of us that were working on the planning together and trying to make sure that we covered all the bases. We wanted to involve as many people as possible. But again, we had a short time. If we'd had a year, imagine what we could have done.
Oh, been awesome.
It would.
It's going to be awesome now.
It's going to be awesome. Our friends' annual meeting is going to be on Friday, the 12th, June the 12th. And it's going to be from 5 to 7. It's going to be so fun because it's going to be, it's not going to be a meeting where you sit down and you're boring and everything. It's no, there's going to be like 10 minutes of a business because we have to elect officers. But
oh, yes.
Other than that, we have, we're going to travel through time. That's the whole thing, is to travel through times. We're going to start with Dr. Charles, and he is going to be in Revolutionary costume.
Okay.
And he is going to talk about the 2 battles in Union County that were significant in the Revolutionary War, 1776. So this is very important, and that he's going to do that. It's going to take, and I know he loves to talk and we love to hear him, but I'm saying 10 minutes.
Yes, you got to give a limit there. Now I've had Dr. Charles at the university in history, and he's very, very interesting, very knowledgeable.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, he wrote a lot of these signs that's around here. That's historic signs, and also very historical. And now with the Cross Keys House, it looked like there'd have been a good opportunity during this if they had more time. Had that also implemented.
But we didn't have time.
Didn't have time.
We really didn't.
Right.
We didn't have time. And I'm going to tell you too, Howard Lawson,
right,
is at the museum. He wasn't able to help us because he had back surgery.
Oh, yes, that is right.
He was out and he just wasn't there. I mean, I think that we would have been much
bad time
with that. But yeah,
bad time.
It's just one of those things. And so we missed out on that.
Yeah.
But another time.
Next year.
We'll have the thing out of Roseville.
Yeah, I've seen that right there. Matter of fact, I just talked about that with the flyer coming up at Rose Hill, and it looked like we got a state park service lady right here.
Yeah, we do. We have. We'll step in just. Let me finish a little tiny bit about our annual meeting. We have Dr. Charles. That's the Revolutionary War. Then the next one is going to be 1905. That was the year Carnegie gave the money for the library to be built. And there's going to be some information about Carnegie. One of the neat things about that is Union was the very first to receive funding. And that means that the people, the leadership in Union County were foresighted enough to see that an educated population, a population of people who read, was going to be the best for Union County. And they began that in 1905. It's very, very interesting.
Beautiful library.
Gosh, it is. Beautiful. It is. When he designed that and had it built, he wanted it to be a building that would impress people. And it does. It's still a Union icon, really. It's beautiful. And then we move through time. Again, we're traveling through time. And we go to 1985. Do you know 1985?
Mayor?
Hi, Mr. Mayor. 1985 was when the Friends of the Library was organized. There was no Friends of the Library before 1985.
Wow.
And they organized, it was men and women in Union County that saw that the library needed to be expanded. It was too small. And they raised the money to double the size of the library.
Wow.
And that was in 1985. And the Friends have helped with all kinds of things going on at the library since then. And then the next step would be in 2018. And that was when we put nearly $2 million renovation and restoration into the library. So we'll hear about that. And then the next part of our journey brings us to the present, 2026. And we'll hear about some of the wonderful things they're doing at the library now. Right now, we're in the midst of our summer reading project. And it's all about dinosaurs. And what child does not love dinosaurs? So it's just one of those wonderful things. And then the Carnegie had two big awards this year. One was the Union County Chamber of Commerce Award, and that was celebrating our partnerships because the library is in partnership with so many different organizations. And the other was a national recognition in honorable mention of the whole United States. All public libraries were entered. We, out of all of the United States, came in third.
Wow.
Think about
great.
that. Is the
Little
amazing.
Union.
Little Union came in third national. It's just an amazing thing. So all of this is going to be talked about at our meeting, and it's not going to be sit and it's going to be up. There'll be time to get up every time and enjoy visiting with each other, and we're going to have mocktails between each speaker,
I seen that.
and we're going to have food that would have been served during that period.
That'd be some good food.
It is. The Revolutionary War, they would have had ham and biscuits. So we're
Right.
going to have ham biscuits, and they would have pickled a lot of vegetables and things
Right.
because they had to preserve it. There was no refrigeration. So we'll have pickled vegetables and ham sandwiches or ham biscuits.
Yeah.
I
Well, that
think-
sounds good.
And they would have had hard cider, but we're going to have soft cider. So it's just going to be so fun. The Carnegies would have had a tea, so we're going to have tea sandwiches and little things that you added.
What date and time is that going to be?
That is going to be Friday, June the 12th. And it's
Okay.
from 5 to 7. And just
Okay.
before that, at 2 o'clock, I am so excited about this because I have a good friend in Spartanburg that does a program in Revolutionary garb of all of the flags the United States has had.
Yes, I saw that.
So, and he'll have those flags on display, and he will tell the history, the true history of each one of those flags. He talks about one thing. He said, in the beginning, the idea was that they would have a stripe for each new state. Well, they began to add stripes to it, and they said, wait, if we keep doing that, the red gets smaller and smaller until our flag is going to look like pink, blue, and white. They didn't want it to be pink, so they went back to the original 13 stripes. Just a tiny little bit of history like that makes it interesting.
It does. So, and we don't think about that.
No.
We don't think about how the stripes, why the inch of it, what represents as far as when they designed it, was it the blue square even, you know.
And where the stars going to be placed, you know,
Right.
because you start with one design, as you add stars, as you add states, it changes.
Exactly.
I remember as a kid when we admitted Alaska and Hawaii as states, I remember how the flag changed. And there was a big debate about how it was going to happen. There really was. So I remember that. Speaking of government and things like that, we're going to have the Civitan, I'm a member of the Union Civitan. We're going to have a program here at 103 on this coming Sunday. This Sunday,
It's,
7th.
yes.
On the 7th here, and that's going to be at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I think I read that earlier. Civics 101.
It's 101. And this is basically just rights and responsibilities of citizenship, a little bit about the constitutional and that kind of thing. But it's the Union Civitan, you know, one of our goals is to make good citizens.
Exactly.
And so this just is really something we're very proud to be able to help with this. And we will have refreshments. We'll have a really nice selection of desserts and fruit and things like that.
Sounds good.
It's going to be real good. So I hope people will come. I hope they'll enjoy it. I'm so excited about all of these things.
Well, the Civics 101 is really good timing because here we've got the election.
Yeah, we have elections. And, you know, there are all kinds of things in the Constitution that we don't really know about.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I know I'll learn a lot about it. I'm hoping a lot of things will come.
Well, I had fun when I took civics in school. I mean, for me, it was really interesting.
Oh, it is.
I like history anyway, so.
Oh, I did too. Well, my teacher, I taught language arts and social studies.
Oh.
So Uh, I love history. That's one of the reasons I'm so excited about all the things that are happening right now because we're celebrating our 250th year as a nation. We're celebrating the history and the achievements of Union County and our connections as communities, the growth we've had, and the growth we're experiencing.
Yeah, exactly. We're growing. That's right. And well, I appreciate all your hard work and everyone's hard work in putting this together.
Oh, we've enjoyed it. We've been meeting on Zoom every week.
Well, it tells. So just looking at these right here, I say, wow, how did y'all get this together?
I know it's
But
amazing.
it was meant
It's amazing to me that it's falling in place. It really is.
it was meant to be.
I'm so glad.
Yep.
Thank you, Jerry, for being here. And I appreciate you talking.
Oh yes, I like it.
Me too. Listen.
That's better than me talking to myself.
Oh, listen.
Yeah.
I do that at home enough.
And they listen to me out there enough as it is, and they
Well, I hope that your audience has enjoyed this, and I hope that they will participate.
I do too. That's the main goal.
That doesn't sound good.
Maybe they're coming to get barbecue.
Oh, listen, that barbecue is delicious.
Yeah.
It's Midway barbecue, hash,
Can't beat it.
mac and cheese, sweet potato souffle, green beans, and banana pudding. You can't get much more South Carolina than that.
No, you can't. And they're known all around.
Oh, they do. They do. And it's been really, really good. I hope some folk will come on down. We'll be here with the food for what? Another
35
hour?
No, 35 more minutes.
35 more minutes.
Yeah.
I hope they will come on down.
Yeah, hurry up and get something to eat.
Yep. I know Stephanie's going to give you some good information at Rose Hill. I'll be out there. We'll see you guys.
All right.
Oh, tomorrow here, I am definitely going to come to hear that Presbyterian cast.
Yes.
That's going to be good. So I hope that will come.
Fire truck.
Main Street.
See, everybody's rushing to get here.
That's right.
Well, thank you so much. And we got a good special guest coming over here, and if you want, I'll talk to you about going to Rose Hill. And she gave you a tour this past Monday and this coming Monday between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. You're going to be giving another tour.
Well, we're not giving a specific tour. It's kind of a self-guided walkthrough of the two.
But you'll be there for questions.
I'll be there for questions. We're going from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The mansion will be open through the back door to kind of walk through the first and second floor. There'll be some informational panels, and myself and another ranger on the site will be there periodically to answer questions and tell people more about the site. It's a free time to go. Normally the house tours are $10 for adults. So this kind of lets people explore and just see the site as part of this Union County Humanities Festival.
Well, tell people what your name is.
Oh, my name is Stephanie Cohen. I am the park manager at Rose Hill Plantation State Historic Site.
And how long have you been there, Rose Hill?
I've been there in August. I'll be there 9 years. I've been there. Wow.
Now, is Rose Hill is the only one you manage, or do you manage a couple others?
I'm the only manager at for Rose Hill. Most of the state parks have one manager oversees the park. Occasionally, a manager will oversee 2 parks. For Rose Hill, it's just Rose Hill. And it is Union County's only full state park. The Battle of Musgrove Mill does oversee Blackstock Battlefield, which is Union, but they oversee, they're kind of divided in 3 counties. So Rose Hill's Union, we're just Union.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit history about Rose Hill.
So it's kind of claim to fame. It was the home of the secessionist governor, William Henry Gist. He was known as the secessionist governor because he led the state to secede right before the Civil War. And it was a large plantation. Cotton was the cash crop, and up to 178 people were enslaved there at one time.
Wow.
So a lot of history, a lot of lives who were forced to be there, who chose to be there at times, and then both free and enslaved people. And later on, you had tenant farmers there as well. So there's a lot of history there. And we talk about the history of everybody there and everything we can find about the people there.
I have this question for you. How did Why did you want to be a park ranger?
I never wanted to be a park ranger, actually. I kind of fell into it. My background, I have my law degree, actually, which is unusual for a park ranger. But I knew I wanted to eventually, I liked museums. So I've been at museums and I applied for the job. I was living in South Florida and I got it and I came up here to Union County.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, that's good. From law to that.
Yes. It's a big jump.
It is a big jump. But I met a gentleman this past Monday that up in Bryson City has a big event thing that he has for churches and all to come to, and he runs. And he used to work for the forestry, and he was, I guess, I call him a mad chemist because he would try to figure out how the fastest way to grow pine trees and this stuff right here. But he left that to go kind of live up this. He bought the whole mountain just about, and but he loves the outdoors.
Hmm. I mean, it's good. I mean, we have a lot of pine trees in Union, and we need people growing pines and taking care of the forest. And I mean, I'm not a forester. I work for the state parks, not the Forest Service, but we're surrounded by national forests, Sumter National Forest.
Now, you live there on the
Yes, so all South Carolina state parks, and there are 50 now in the system, have at least one ranger living on site. We have two. We're a little remote. So there's always a ranger who lives there as part of the job so that if something happens in the middle of the night, you can respond immediately.
Right. Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's a unique experience.
Yeah. You see any little strange animals come running across there?
Yeah, you have a lot of squirrels, like in many
Yeah.
places. So many birds. If you're a bird watcher, Rose Hill's kind of a mecca for birds.
Wow.
We have so many woodpeckers, various kinds, dozens of cardinals. Who knows how many wrens?
Yeah.
It's a good place for bird watching, and it's normally pretty quiet, other than the birds. So you can spot them.
I do a little bird watching inside my house, and my wife does. That we put a bird feeder out there with a camera inside, and she enjoys watching them come up in different types. And we have cardinals and different types, blue jays and stuff.
Got a lot of different kinds of birds in
Yeah,
Union,
yeah,
like
they do.
Union County.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you being involved with these tours and helping with the history of Union County. It's got so much history here.
There is. You have so much going on. I know soon there's gonna be a talk Revolutionary War. You have this street here. We go up to Civil War. That's kind of where I specialize in. And then right after the Civil War. But there's history here from 1700s all the way to now.
Yeah, yes. And what are some of the things that when people, it's a self tour, so they come there, what are some of the things that people are going to see taking a tour of the house?
Well, one thing in general they'll see is just the amazing build of the house. It's an all brick house. People don't really always realize that because the outside brick walls are covered in stucco. The bricks were probably made, we don't know for sure, but they were probably made right on site. And if not, they were very locally made using the red clay that I'm sure everybody in Union County is very familiar with. Enslaved brick
Oh, yes.
masons would have just used that red clay and water to make all the bricks and then built the house. So that's just built out from the earth, if you will.
Man.
Mhm.
Now, is the furniture inside the
Most of the furnitures and artwork is time period. It's not original to the guests. We have a few
Okay.
original pieces here or there. We don't typically point them out, but they're there.
right?
If you go up to the second floor, you're going to see an original bed and armoire that belong to guests. But most of it's just time period. When the Park Service took over the property in 1960, it was mostly empty. So most of the things that are in there were either purchased or donated. Some of it was donated from people throughout Union County during that time and fills the house.
Tell people how they can get there if
So unfortunately, the direct route from Union, downtown Union, is blocked. The bridge over the Tiger River, which is about half a mile from Rose Hill, is still closed. They are working on it though. So you have to go up, kind of heading towards Whitmire and turn down, or you take the opposite route and you can kind of use Old Bombing Range Road to get over to Old Buncombe Road.
Well, that's, progress, redoing the bridges.
Yes,
And,
they're happening slowly, but they're slowly being rebuilt.
All right. I had to show you this slide here a little bit and had to do some little thing here. The Live Healthy Union presents mental and physical health fair in partnership with the Union County Farm and Craft Show. That was going to be very, very interesting. And they've got all kind of things going on there. It's the event participant for the Union County, South Carolina Humanities Festival. It's the grand opening of the market season. And this is going to be on June 6, 2026, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. on 511 East Main Street, Union. And you can join them for a free family-friendly let's see, the Friendly Family Community event focused on whole person's wellness, health screening, wellness resources, mental health, education and support, fresh, locally and grown produce, market vendors, community partners, activities for all ages, free giveaways. All this is going to be at the Live Well Healthy Union Presents. It's going to be right here on 511 East Main Street. That's June 6, 2026 at 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So plan your festival experience. You know, that's easy to do. All you got to do is scan this right here, this Union County Humanities Festival barcode, and you got it right there. That's all you got to do. You can check out dates, check out time, check out everything right here. And there's some of your sponsors at the top right there that they've got going on. So let's see what we got here next. This is some of the dates that you want to look at. And I think we went over some of them already today, that earlier. And let's see, we're talking about Saturday. A drop-in, I would say you come to drop-in, but drop-in's already finished. So tomorrow, by the time you get here, it'll be finished. Saturday, June 6th, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's the mental and physical health day, farm and craft market. 2 to 3 is Robert Royal, the living history. Sunday, June 7th, 3 to 4, it's the Civics 101. Of course, we just got through talking through the Ranger. On Monday, June 8th, from 10 to 4 is Rose Hill Guided Tours. And from 1 to 3, Recovering Lost History at the Junction. Tuesday, June 9th. There's two changing here. And you can see there, Tuesday, June 9th. That's your craft group, creative collection. That's at the Arts Council. That's from 8 a.m. to 12 and from 10 a.m. to 12 to the Piedmont Gardens there, tours. And then from 1 to 3, teen input session at the library. Wednesday from 10 to 1, that's an event planning meeting at the Junction. And from 2 to 4, Old Carlisle Hotel tour. That's in Carlisle. Wow. That sounds real interesting. Now, Thursday, June the 11th, from 9 to 4, you got the courthouse open house. That's especially if you get a new dome on there, it really looks great. From 12 to 1:30 p.m., grant writing at the library. If you want to learn how to write some grants, that'd be a great time to come. And from 2 to 3:30, ukulele jam. That's at the Arts Council. They come out, they'll show you how to pick one, and maybe you'll be the next Tiny Tim. for the ones that's old enough to know. From 6 to 8 p.m., the teen and adult kickball at Foster Park. Now that will be fun. That's going to kind of like be the adults against the teens. Uh, Probably a game, at least that, or they choose up, or, but I think it'd be fun to see if the adults can beat the teens there. And that will be on Thursday, of course, on the 11th. Seems like there's a lot of things going on there. Uh, Friday, June 12th, from 2 to 2:40 p.m. U.S. flag history. That's at the library. And then from 5 to 7, mocktail party. That's at the library also. And from 5:30 to 7 p.m., wine tasting, seating 1 at the Arts Council. Now 7:30 to 9 p.m., wine tasting, seating 2. So they've got so many coming in, I guess they got to have it 2 seatings, or if you can't make it one, you can make it to the other one. That is at the Arts Council. This is on Friday, June 12th. Father-daughter dance. That's at the junction from 6:30 to 10. That is always fun, and that's always a special moment. Have some pictures taken. That would be nice. Now, Saturday, June 13th, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., that's a farm and craft market. That's the farm and craft market, and that's at the farm market. And from 1 to 5, you've got Juneteenth celebration. That is going to be, we've had that every year, and it's Union County Community Remembrance Project, Juneteenth, and it's remembrance and celebration. This is 2026. It's going to have music, it's going to have food, culture, and history. Now, that's on June 13th. That's on a Saturday, Main Street Junction.
Good night, sir.
Thank you. 107 East Main Street, Union, South Carolina, at 1 through 5 p.m. And if you see the flyers they're passing out, it's got a QR code there that you can do that. And you can text 864-266-777. Register at Eventbrite or QR code. It's on this flyer, of course. Or you can also go to www.unioncountycrp.com. So that is the Juneteenth, and that's the end of the event on June 13th, and between 1 and 5 p.m. And let me put the QR code back up here where you can use the QR code to be able to go ahead and scan that code. That way you know when all these times are that I just read and went over. And you can always go back and pause this too. If you didn't get to see it, just looking at it later. And I'm Jerry McKee, if you didn't know who I am already. But just fill out the survey. Do that. If you've been to one event or two events, it's got a check mark, and just click. It doesn't come back and spam you. It's not sending you a bunch of emails and all that. They use this right here for their grant money, showing that that they're getting some participation. They are getting people to do a survey to find out what do you want in your community. You ever thought about that? Think about what you want in your community. And just kind of listen back here a moment. Somebody kind of over here a little bit. I may kick it with what I mean. But we've had a good time here today. It's been a good crowd. I hope you've enjoyed some of the speakers here today that's able to come out and talk with you and listen to at least some of the things that's out here. And don't think I can see anybody else is coming to. I saw somebody coming in for a second there to come and talk. But if you missed the drop in, well, you got 14 minutes, so you don't have time if you live away. Now, if you live next door, you got time. Like I said, scan the QR code and you can be able to go to right to everything. I'm going to leave that up there a minute. Now, they have another, this event on June 8th, Wednesday, between 1 and 3. That's at Main Street Junction also. Recovering Lost History. That's using geology and history to restore forgotten South Carolina communities. Now, Elizabeth Laney is a professional historian and geologist who has honed her skills in history, research, and public speaking at history sites and museums throughout South Carolina, including collecting museums. That's not collecting, it's collecting, and African American history, Reconstruction era. So, Recovering Lost History, that's going to be June 8th, Wednesday, between 1 and 3 on Main Street Junction. And that's 107 East Main Street. So, I would, if you're interested in geology, I think she would be a good person to talk with and to get a hold of. Maybe, she might be able to tell you a little bit about your family history. That's always good. I'm just going through, make sure I hadn't missed anybody out there. I was looking at the picture of the Carlisle Hotel. It's on Fish Dam Avenue in Carlisle. That's going to be June 10th. Historic preservation there. You can tour the old Carlisle Hotel between 2 and 4. Discussions with owner, Mr. Feaster, and volunteers on site with handouts. So, I didn't even know Carlisle had a hotel, especially an old one like this, that they're preserving. I might have to go check that out. That is June 10th. They'll be from 2 to 4. I'll have to check that out. I like old history and old buildings. And don't forget about the courthouse tour. You meet the clerk, visit the offices there, have some refreshments they're going to have. That's going to be this Thursday. So, if you have, I think each of these places right here is going to have all these wonderful things that, little snacks and stuff, including, I believe, even the grant writing basics. If you're interested in that. And there's one thing I didn't tell you about, and this is the Rabbit Run event venue at Hereford Hills Ranch. Rabbit Run event venue. Now, they have a special venue rate here. The Union County, South Carolina Humanities Festival during the June 4th through the 13th. Book an event during the festival and get 25% off. Wow, that's great. They have a pavilion, hay rides. I got to leave the hay ride off. If you're allergic to hay, well, you can't make it. I have the fire pit, more. You can book at the Rabbit Run event venue.com. And that's a special venue rate for during this time from June 4th to the 13th. So all these things for you, whole thing for you. So, and I was reading this teen input session, your space, your summer. Come and help create some teens, what teens want in Union this summer. So you see, you can be a part of this planning committee and the teens can. They come in for this session. It's your summer. Come in and help create what you want for this summer.
Jerry,
Doing great, Mayor. You'll sit down and talk with us a little bit? We're live, yes. Yeah, just come over here. We'll be talking.
we'll sit here for a few minutes.
Sure. Just right here. Just watch the wires I draped across there. We have Mayor Thompson, the mayor of Union, City of Union.
All right.
How you doing, sir? Hadn't seen you in a good while.
Doing great, Jerry. Been a little busy,
Yeah.
but hey, that's part of the deal. That's what we signed up for. So
Yeah, man, you're always busy like this, and I know they appreciate you and your and the city helping with this event they're having, the humanities event.
Yeah, it's been a great event. Been held in other towns, and Miss Adams, she put into a grant to get it, and now they lucky enough they gave it to us. And it's gonna be great a whole week long. Want everybody to come out, especially tonight. Free food from Midway.
He couldn't beat that, could he?
No, you can't.
Man, they got good macaroni and cheese and all that stuff there, and the souffle. Oh, yes, that'll run your sugar up good.
Yeah, yeah.
And now, Mayor, you, this union's really growing.
It is. It is. I go to Highway 18 and 176 going to Spartanburg. In the morning, it's traffic going and coming. In the evening, it's traffic going and coming. And there's a lot of quiet growth going on. So we are growing. I'm anxious to see the next the next census numbers to see how much we've grown. But it's quietly growing. So.
It has, and it kind of snuck in on us a little bit, and all of a sudden we're seeing businesses and buildings popping up, and in even downtown here, we're hearing some good news about they're going to the Friends of the Library is going to kind of go to place downtown here, and hopefully that we'll start seeing some things, and we have seen some things growing in this city.
Yeah, and pretty soon we're going to have an amphitheater over at Foster Park. There's a area designated over there. The geographical layout of it is perfect for an amphitheater. So that's going to be coming in the future, not every couple of years or so. But
now, where's actually the amphitheater? If people don't know exactly where it's at.
Okay, right up the park drive. Anyway, right there at the park. You got we had two areas. If you're going eastbound, going down Rice Avenue extension, but it's something else after you cross the tracks there. But anyway, right over in that area, when you look back where Barry built a park to be over that area. If you ever driven that road up there, it comes up by the library. I mean, by the YMCA.
Right.
But right after you turn off the 4 lane, that area still now, it's perfect for amphitheater. So that didn't work because as the citizens were very concerned about, the traffic and stuff like that. And we tried to work with them. So we located another spot. The other spot is on the other side of the park, on the north side of the park. It's perfect over there where the building is down in that swamp looking area down.
Oh yeah, kind of like down that area. Did they have something like that before?
They have a walking trail through there. Now walking trail went over to Lakewood Drive, Lakeside, over that area. But
okay.
Very few people used it, but it was a nature trail too.
Well, that's going to be great down there. The acoustics are going to be great down in there.
It will. I've seen the one in Spartanburg, and they got one at Landrum, I believe, and it's perfect. It's another thing added to something to do.
Exactly.
Here in Union.
Yeah, and Union can't complain, especially this week, can they?
Oh yeah, it's plenty going on this week. You can't say, ain't nothing happening in Union, nothing going on, but I beg people to come on out and just enjoy the festivities. All week long.
Thank you. Well, Mayor, I really appreciate you taking your time. I know you're getting ready to eat there and stuff too, and take it out there. Thank you, appreciate it.
Give a call, man.
I know that, right? You've always been there for me. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, heard. We're going to end this with the mayor, and he's got all kind of great things doing with us. Don't forget your food there. I had too much already.
Yeah, me too.
But I thank everyone for listening and watching. It's been a great 2 hours here. There is the QR code. Please scan that, do the survey. Also participate in all these things that's going on from now to the 13th. Well, I'm Jerry McKee, and thank you so much for watching. If you couldn't make it down here, you missed some great barbecue from Midway. Well, I'm Jerry McKee. You have a great evening.